While a number of drivers hung up the helmet on their full-time career, we also bid farewell to James Warburton, who was CEO of Supercars for 4.5 years. I thought he actually did, over that time, a very good job. Brought some stability at a time when they needed it, big ticket TV deal, and to finish with Newcastle, I thought was a great legacy to his contribution to the sport, don't you reckon?
James Warburton certainly stabilised the sport at a critical time when he took over. A lot of the teams were right on the edge and the sport was struggling. It had a very poor broadcast deal. So he's stabilised it, brought in the new broadcast deal which pumped some money, a lot of money back into the teams. And he was also a good face for Supercars. He presented well, he was confident. He is a salesman, so he sells himself as well as he sells the sport. So I would think he can step away from the job, pretty satisfied that he made some major gains, and he's set up a tough challenge for his successor because there's still a lot of work to do, most particularly, the new Chief Executive Officer, Sean Seamer's coming in from a similar media background, but it's absolutely critical that he gets on the job and starts working on the new broadcast deal, to take over from this one in a few years because, well, that money is the lifeblood of the sport at the moment.
What else? I mean, naturally when someone comes into a new management role, you want to make your mark, make your stamp. Is that the first thing? Is it at Nissan? I mean, what are the things that he would be top of his list at the moment, you reckon?
The new boss has got quite a long laundry list of things to get through. Attracting more manufacturers should be one aim. Keeping the incumbents is also not going to be an easy job either. Getting the Asian events, if they come through, getting maybe a couple more of them. Hopefully, James Warburton's aim is to, have one on board, in the near future. So get that Asian invasion off and running, and I guess the main thing is to ensure that more money is going into the pockets of the teams to ensure the sustainability of what is the strongest aspect of Supercars by far, and that is the racing. The product is sensational. The racing is world class, and it has been for some years now. So it's around the edges is where the work needs to be done.
I think the mix is good too, isn't it? I mean, if they can get some Asian races, it's only a short distance away. It's in our time zone, which works for broadcasters. Clearly, what they did in Newcastle shows that the regional impact is important. I think it's a good mixture, isn't it? Maybe one more regional event like that might be a good thing.
Yeah. Regional events are the ultimate future of Supercars in Australia. They go to regional centres and they get embraced. We've seen that. Newcastle seems to love the Supercars, and it's a much bigger deal there than it would ever have been in Sydney. Sydney is the most important market, and it's a tragedy that we don't have a marquee race there, but get over it. Not happening, probably ever. And somewhere like Newcastle, Geelong would be perfect. They're the places to go and sprinkle in, something. Well, the holy grail for overseas races has got to be on the support card of the Singapore Grand Prix night Formula One race. That would be sensational. So this new management, and it's a significant change over at the top of the administration of Supercars. They've got some exciting challenges ahead of them, but they've got work to do. So new CEO, a replacement for Matt Braid, who was the number 2, new head of Supercars Media, which runs all the broadcasts. So Simon Fordham out, Nathan Prendergast in. There'll be changes there, and that will be interesting to see. But so it's an unusual amount of turmoil at the top. So it certainly, to say the least, will be interesting to see in what direction they take things.
Each week, Armour All will be giving away the Ultimate Summer Essentials Pack. The pack comprises a range of products to keep your car looking like new, including new Armour All Wash and Wax Wipes, Armour All Wax Wipes, as well as Armour All Cleaning Wipes, Glass Wipes, Protectant Wipes and an Armour All Towel. You can also win an Armour All Esky Bucket. To enter the draw, subscribe to speedcafe.com below this video for your chance to win. It's that easy. Catch another edition of the Armour All Summer Grill tomorrow.